have to address that attitude, because that's a wrong attitude. So that's the thing. So why even give him carrots at all? Well, what does he get out of doing stuff? What does he get out of carrying me on his back for miles on miles, and doing these stupid tricks that he doesn't understand why he needs to know how to back up slowly or respond to cues and stuff. What motivation does he get out of it? And I found that he likes food, so I give it to him. And it's not a control, like I control your food and that is how I'm going to show you that I am boss. No, it's like bringing a gift. When you get invited to dinner, someone does something nice to you, you do something nice for them too. It shouldn't be expected or forced in either way, either direction. So I shouldn't feel like I am forced to give him carrots, or he won't behave. That is horrible. Yeah, definitely, that's wrong. But I don't feel that way. I feel like, hey, he likes a carrot. He does something good. Hey, yeah, you deserve a carrot. Here, you deserve a bonus. You deserve a cookie. You deserve some cake. It's nice to have that. So okay, I think I got off track. So how does an employer motivate their employees? You want your does your employees feel like they have to come to work or else? Do they feel like, hey, they need me at work, I'm valued, I have a purpose, I want to go to work because I get money, which is nice, and also it fulfills my sense of purpose in life, and which horses and dogs and stuff need too. Look at working dogs, working horses. They're very happy because they have satisfaction knowing that they have a purpose. But do they feel a value? Do you feel like you value them? Do you show them that you value their presence in the world? Or do you treat them like an inanimate object that doesn't have a voice, that doesn't have a mind or an opinion or wants or needs? If you treat anybody like that, a horse, a dog, a person, you treat anybody like that, that's wrong. You need to see everyone for who they are, and accept them and value them and show them and empower them. That's the other thing that people, bad people, do. I'll go ahead and take a leap and say, yeah, you're bad if you're doing this. Is people that break down other people. You see this all the time. There are people that break down other people. Oh, you're stupid, you're ugly, you're too dumb, you're too slow. I'm better, basically, is what they're trying to say, what they're trying to drive home. They will break you down, they will knock you down. If you have something great in your life, they will come in with a little quip and knock you off of your happy place basically, because you're not allowed to be happy. How dare you be happy? How dare you do stuff that I don't think is right? And how dare you find joy and happiness in life when I'm so miserable inside, right? So there's people that break other people down, and then when they can't break other people down, they break down their dogs, they break down their horses, they break down their children, they break down everything around them, because they don't know, they don't have the self-confidence or the self-respect or the self-love, and so they break everyone else down instead to make it all match. Then there's the other people, the people that build other people up, the people that empower them. I want to give you confidence. I don't want to give you a fish, feed you for a day. I want to teach you how to fish and empower you to feed yourself for a lifetime. I want to empower you, and if I am able to find a path and go safely, then I'm going to stand on the other side and call you to me and say, hey, look, this is a safe path. I'm not going to go across and then, cut the bridge and let you fend for yourself or something like that. Just the difference between people that break other people down, and by people I include all things, dogs, horses, children, whatever, and the people that build them up. Or not surprisingly, but coincidentally, when you build up your horse and you teach them confidence and stuff, you empower them, you let them have their choices, you show them their value instead of always showing them that they don't have a value, then they actually want to be with you more. Why is that? Well, don't you want to be around people that help you and empower you? So that's a big thing, and then all of this desensitization and stuff that's so focused on a task. I want to teach you how to be brave. I want to teach you how to be brave by flooding you and scaring the crap out of you with this scary thing until you no longer respond in the way that I don't want you to with the scary thing. Now, did you build their confidence? Did you actually make it so that they are not afraid, or did you just drive and force them to remain silent when they are afraid? There's a difference, and the difference is the attitude and the stuff inside, and that you can't see. Maybe both of them, both horses, the one that's empowered and the one that's been learned helplessness, they both act the same. They both stay still. Neither one of them reacts to a scary object, but there's a huge difference when you put them at liberty and walk away, and one follows and one doesn't. There is a natural bonding, with horses. It's not something you can force. It's just like you can't force someone to be your friend. You can't force someone to be your best friend. You can't force. Oh no. See, this is my problem with him. He always wants to come to me, and I'm always like, no, stay away. I can't. The video can't get all of you when you're like right here, and then it'll just see like one little spot on your nose. And then he gets mad, and he's like, fine, you don't want to be with me? Fine, I'm going to go over here and eat instead then. And then he thinks I'm kind of rude. Plus, he thinks it's kind of rude for me to be talking to other people. But anyways, so, oh man, what was I saying? Oh, the natural bonding in horses. You'll see a horse that wants nothing to do with their person, and then they're like, oh my gosh, this horse is just impossible and stuff. And then you'll see that same horse bond to, let's say, another horse in one day, and they're bonded. And if you try to separate those two, they will fight. If you try to lead one away from the other, they will not go. They will fight you. Then they'll start screaming and whinnying and nickering at each other. And if they're really bad, then they'll start rearing, and they're gonna knock you down to get back to that other horse. They can do that to anything. They can do that to the barn. They call it barn sour or buddy sour. They can do it to a goat. They can do it to a dog. These creatures that are so bonded to each other, and they don't want to leave each other's side. Well, you know what? They can do that to a human too. They can do that to another human. So how do you make them do that? Once again, you can't make them do that. That's a natural bond that develops over time. It's a relationship, and if you can tap into that natural desire, it's like when you get a new boyfriend or girlfriend, and you can't be separated. You can't stop texting each other. It's like people go, well, how do you make your wife check in with you all the time? I can't get my wife to do that. How do you get your wife to cook dinner for you all the time? I can't get my wife to do that. You can't get your wife to do anything. They're going to do it because they love you. They're going to do it because they want to do it for you. And why do they want to do it for you? Because you're a good husband. If they don't want to do it for you, maybe you're not that good of a husband. Now, I'm not judging. I'm just, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't go there. But no, you know what I'm saying. It's sometimes all of that leads back to you. You think it's a problem with the other person, or you think it's a problem with your horse or whatever, and maybe it's something you need to look at, because really when it comes down to it, you cannot truly control another horse, the only, or another person, or any other being. You can't control another being. That is okay, that is fact. You can't I can't control Lasair. Okay, I can't control anybody. I can't control you. I can't control my husband. I can't control my child, my daughter Dakota. What I can do is I can control me. I can control absolutely what I do, how I think, how I act to everyone else around me, and then it's up to them on how they respond back to me. And oftentimes their response to me is a reflection of what I put out. So, like, say I walk into a room full of people. If I walk in and I'm like bubbly and happy and, hey guys, what's up? You know, how are you doing? How's your wife? How's your husband? How are your kids? Da 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 da. Oh, and by the way, I am not like that. I am not bubbly and stuff. But, you know, if I was to do that, then I'd probably get a pretty positive response back. You know, and I'll probably find some people that want to come and talk to me. Now, if I go and come in real quiet, hide in a corner, scowl at everyone, which is probably more like what I actually do in real life, then nobody will come and talk to me. No one will come and approach me. No one wants anything to do with me. And so, you know, it's same with the horse. You know, you come out stomping, thinking, I'm gonna show you who's boss. You have a whip in your hand and you're not afraid to use it. And then you wonder why the horse pins his ears back and goes, I don't want anything to do with you. So